And in what is believed to be a first for Australia, a man in Western Australia will be fitted with a tracking device after he failed to quarantine. Police are alleging that Paul John Lawrence failed to comply with the state's pandemic policies when he returned from a trip to Queensland. When he arrived in Perth, he complained of chest pains and was taken to hospital. Instead of then going into mandatory hotel quarantine, he left the hospital and went to a hostel where he was later arrested. The state government had purchased 200 of the trackers earlier in the year and expect Mr. Lawrence to be fitted with it within 24 hours, but stress they won't rush because they want to get it right in the eyes of the law. Robbo, what do you think? Does the punishment fit the crime here?
It sounds to me, Robin Ben, that this looks like it's making an example of case here. He's not a serial offender. He hasn't completely, he hasn't gone in and out of quarantine and things like that. So it wouldn't appear to be that the punishment fits the crime. I think he's just the unlucky one that's going to be made an example of. And if you stuff around, you're going to get an ankle bracelet.
Give me a break. This guy loses all his rights. Once again, we were just talking about border closures, and this is exactly my point. People are selfish, and they don't do the right thing. This is why we have to keep the borders closed. Put the ankle bracelet on and chuck him in jail for all I care. You break the rules, you break the law, you get what's coming. I hate this. It really does my head in, Robbo.
Yes, but we've had other serial offenders who have gone in and out of quarantine and they don't have ankle bracelets. And
put an ankle bracelet for you, an ankle bracelet for them. Put an ankle bracelet on everyone, I say. I'm like Oprah with ankle bracelets. You get an ankle bracelet. You get an ankle bracelet. You get an ankle bracelet.
It's a worrying trend, though, if we're going to start putting trackers on people. There's legislation that's been passed.
Not if you do the wrong thing.
I get concerned about this kind of thing where we're tracking. These trackers are normally used for, sex offenders or people on parole. Things
no difference in my eyes. No, this is the big thing. People now think they can break the law when it comes to wearing masks because they've decided this isn't a big legal issue. Well, it is. It's the law. So if you're disobeying the law, you deserve everything you get.
It's the Ben, Rob and Robbo, Ben, Rob and Robbo, Ben, Rob and Robbo